Hi, I'm Love from the Crada team, a marketplace for creatives. Are you in the mobile gaming and performance marketing industry? Then you need to understand your audience's gaming motivations. This video will give you an overview of the most popular approaches together with examples of ad creative for mobile games and detailed descriptions. With this knowledge, you can better connect with your audience, learn to put the right strings, and improve your creatives and their performance. So let's dive in and learn how to level up your understanding of gaming motivations. But before we begin, let me explain who we are. We are Crada, a marketplace for creatives. We make awesome high-performing ads for mobile games, apps and other products. We are here to be your breath of fresh air or just to help your team scale. Let's connect and see how we can improve the performance of your creatives. Let's take a look at the most popular approach used by game designers and researchers about game motivations. These approaches are necessary to engage your audience and attract relevant users to your games through marketing creatives. The first approach belongs to the famous game designer and educator Marc LeBlanc. In the early 2000s, he identified 8 types of fun for which people immerse themselves in the game process. Let's take a closer look at each type of fun. The first type is sensation, game as a sense pleasure. This type of fun is associated with games that create a storm of emotions in the player. Sound, image, or physical effort can be a source of pleasure. Examples of such games are Candy Crush, Fruit Ninja, and Angry Birds 2. Now let's look at some mobile game marketing creatives with this motivation. The second type is fantasy, game as a make-believe. Games of this type takes users to another world and help them escape from reality. This can include all fantasy mobile games with RPG and MMORPG genre, games with other worlds and interesting mysteries. Examples of such games are Doomsday, Honor of Kings, Rise of Castles. And here are a couple of marketing creatives that fall into this type of motivation.
The darkening mists shroud the radiant moon. Bound by blindness, one is cast into Mara.
Darkwood, the mysterious city full of magic and beauty.
The next type is narrative, games and an unfolding story. This type of fun is associated with games that have dramatic developments in a variety of scenarios. Examples of such games are Seeker's Notes, Lovesick, and Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Let's have a look at some creative related to this motivation. The fourth type is challenge, game as an obstacle course. Games of this type offer users high competitiveness and solving complex problems. Examples of such games are Clash of Clans, Vikings War of Clans, and Hero Wars. And here are some great examples of such marketing creatives. The fifth type is fellowship, game as a social framework. Games of this type are based on social interaction and help people to communicate with each other. Examples of such games are Standoff 2, Cooking Diary, and Gardenscapes. Let's have a look at some creatives related to this motivation.
Cannonball! Wow, I think we just became best friends because we jumped around together. That's how that works. There's so many people here. This is great.
Oh.
on. The sixth type is discovery game as an uncharted territory. Games of this type allow users to explore the world and discover new horizons. Examples of such projects are Genshin Impact, Sky Children of the Night and Spring Valley. And here are the creatives that can demonstrate this type of fun. The seventh type is expression, game as a soapbox. Games of this type let users express themselves while playing. Examples of such games are Roblox, Brawl Stars and Project Makeover. Let's take a look at a couple of creatives that showcase that.
Sorry, noob. That's gotta hurt.
Finally, the eighth type is submission, game as a mindless pastime. This type of fun is associated with games that allow stress and let players relax. Examples of such games are Farms, Match 3 or Merge, Heyday, Homescapes and Merge Mansion. Here are creatives that we can relate to this type.
This chest is closed. Oh, merge in Homescapes. I found a key. Wow! Tap, 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 tap.
We explored all 8 kinds of fun by Marc LeBlanc and looked at multiple examples. It's worth mentioning that games are most often driven by multiple types of fun, which means we attract multiple types of players with our marketing creatives. Marc LeBlanc's approach will help you segment your audience and evoke the right emotions. So, go for it! Let's turn to the second approach to studying user motivation suggested by Richard Bartle. He is a British game designer and a researcher who created the first virtual game world, Multi-User Dungeon. His game psychology model consists of 2 overlapping segments. The horizontal segment is players and the world, while the vertical segment is action and interaction. Bartle believed that all players fall into 4 categories: killers, achievers, socializers and explorers. Let's explore this approach and look at examples of marketing creatives that appeal to these player psychotypes. The first type of players are achievers. They like to hoard powers, artifacts, objects, resources and other goodies in the game. They like to be the first to get past 5-star plus, improve themselves and increase their status in the game through skills. Achievers stay in games the longest and are perfectly monetized. Achievers are found in completely different game genres with different mechanics. This psychotype is found in games like Age of Magic, Call of Duty and even Township. These games allow players to feel creative, unique and ahead of their time. And now let's have a look at some creatives related to this motivation.
We're gonna be playing a little team deathmatch today. What's that over there? Boom!
The next type, according to Bartle, is explorers. Deep interaction with the world is important to these players. They like a variety of mechanics, diverse content, the opportunity to uncover secrets and to develop their gaming talents. They are hard to engage in new games, but they will play for as long as possible. In these games, players can feel energetic, active and inspired. This psychotype is found in creatives for games such as Honkai Star Rail, Vikings War of Clans and Family Island. And these marketing creatives are one of the best examples for this type.
Top 3 reasons why now's the best time to play Honkai Star Rail. Number 1, if you're seeing this video, that means it's not too late. They're giving away 80 free pulls if you download from this video. Number 2, the storylines, characters, and music are all amazing. Plus, you can play this game on both PC and mobile.
The third psychotype is socializers. People for whom the social aspects of the game are the most important. They are eager to socialize with other participants and value popularity. They are almost always peaceful but can become trolls in some situations. They are reluctant to pay and also avoid situations with difficult choices but help keep other players in the game and attract new ones. In these games, players can communicate with other people and organize communities. This psychotype is found in creatives of such titles as Pub, Cooking Diary and Gardenscapes. Let's have a look at some creatives related to this motivation. And the last player psychotype, which is the most monetizable, killers. They value dominance, influence and power. They like to compete and their main motivation is to be superior to other participants. In these games, players can feel superiority and dominance over the other players. This psychotype is found in creative of such titles as Tactical, Stand of Two and War Machines. Here are creatives that we can relate to this type. It's important to realize that there is no such thing as a single psychotype. In most cases, a person is dominated by 2 psychotypes within about 30% of each type. Richard Bartle's classifications of user psychotypes is very simple. Use this approach in your creatives to attract the right audience to your games. The third approach to user motivation is taken by Quantic Foundry, which analyzes and researches the gaming industry. Its founders Nick E. and Nicolas Ducheneau proposed a model of 6 types of gaming motivations to the industry in 2016. Let's take a look at the main types of gaming motivations, with each type consisting of different subtypes. You can see all the types and subtypes on the screen. Now we will look into each of them with relevant examples of marketing creatives. Destruction. This type is about players who like to have a lot of tools to blow things up and create chaos. Maybe in real life they might break things in the rage room. For such users, you could make creatives in the style of PUBG, Mobile Legends and Grand Hotel Mania. Yes, it's weird, but this type is common even in casual games. Excitement. This type includes players who enjoy fast-paced, intense games with a constant adrenaline rush. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Township, Age of Origins and Mario Kart Tour. Excitement. This type includes players who enjoy fast-paced, intense games with a constant adrenaline rush. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Township, Age of Origins and Mario Kart Tour. 4. Excitement. This type includes players who enjoy fast-paced, intense games with a constant adrenaline rush. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Township, Age of Origins and Mario Kart Tour. Competition. Gamers who love competing with other players, often in duels, matched or team versus team scenarios. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Head of Ball 2, Matchmasters and Clash Royale.
Get ready to rumble! Match Rumble! 50 players, only one win.
Clash Royale giving a free champion? Nah, no way! Little Prince is here to wreck your opponent's deck with his little crossbow.
Community. Players who like to socialize and group with other players. This type of users will be happy to post their cats or in the guild chat room. For them, you can make creatives in the style of June's Journey, Heyday and Coin Master.
I started playing Heyday because my friends play it, and now we play together every night. It was super easy to pick up and play, and the gameplay is super chill. I never feel rushed or stressed.
It's Coin Master time!
Okay, the team tournament starts tonight. So, Chump, keep spinning for coins. Corey, keep attacking villages. As for me, I'm taking a nap.
Challenge. Gamers who enjoy playing games where a lot of depends on skills and abilities. They play in the highest difficulty settings and do not mind repeatedly falling missions. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Hero Wars, Royal Match and Homescapes.
Help me! Help me!
Strategy. This type is about players who like games that require careful decision-making and planning. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Last Fortress, Happy Hospital and Rise of Kingdoms.
Only a genius or psychopath can solve this. They say you are smart. So, can you solve it? I bet you can't.
God, please, I want Rome! Why? Why the pyramid?
Can you teach me how to gather materials? That'll be 1 million. Ha! What a gullible fool.
Completion. Players who want to finish everything the game has to offer. They try to complete every mission, find every collectible and discover every hidden location. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Clash Royale, Gardenscapes and Bowmasters.
Win!
Power. Gamers who seek power in the constant of game world. They want to become as powerful as possible and seek out the tools and equipment needed to make this happen. This may mean maxing stats or getting the most powerful weapons. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Age of Apes, Monster Legends and Raid Shadow Legends.
area needs you.
Fantasy. Gamers who enjoy the feeling of being immersed in an alternative world and enjoy exploring a game world just for the sake of exploring it. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Viking Rise, Genshin Impact and Heyday. Story. Gamers who want to play games with elaborate storylines and a cast of multi-dimensional characters with interesting backstories and personalities. They take them to delve into the backstories of characters. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of June's Journey, Klondike and Atlantis Odyssey. Design. Gamers who want to actively express their individuality in the game world they find themselves in. They typically spend a great deal of time and effort creating their characters and customizing the look of their cities and spaceships. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Project Makeover, Train Station 2 and Airport City. Discovery. Players who are constantly asking what if. For them, game worlds are fascinating constructions to open up and play with. For example, in an MMO, they might swim out to the edge of the ocean to see what happens. For such users, you can make creatives in the style of Sky Children of the Light, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery and Roblox.
You can follow in Harry Potter's footsteps by playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Choose your wand and learn magic. Choose your house. Learn spells and duel enemies.
As you may have noticed, Quantic Foundry's approach has a lot in common with that of Marc LeBlanc and Richard Bartle. You can use any approach to improve your marketing creatives for mobile games. By the way, a little blitz poll. Write in the comments which model you like best and what type of gamer you are. In this video, we explored the basic concepts of game-based user motivations. We hope that you will use it in your marketing strategy and it will level up your creatives. And if you want to try out one of these approaches to make creatives that really engage your target audience, reach out to us. Please don't forget to click the like button to show your support and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned. If you like to see more detailed videos on motivations or learn about other models, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye for now.